This New York team is on pace to have the fewest turnovers in a game in AUDL history. Could this be the third turn? No. A honing missile on that bomb from Ryan Osgar to Ben Yacht.
Beautiful timing between Osgar and Yacht. And it reminds you, you sometimes forget that he's a two-time MVP. A lot of what he did for his assists.
Here's sideline, here's Fitzgerald. Gonna have to swing it around. Back around once again here for Slayton. On the doorstep here is Austin. Fitzgerald sends a hammer across the width of the field into the corner pocket of the end zone there to Noah Chambers. And that's a good answer there for Austin.
Yeah, that's a huge point right there.
Thorne, nice inside there for Lay. Finally finding Taylor. Now Taylor elects to throw a hammer, looking for Olsen, connecting corner pocket. Another one there for the Atlanta Hustle. 12-11 is your score.
There we go, much more to what we're accustomed seeing there from the Hustle offense. Working.
Inside look, able to reel that one in is Switek. Hankey, Baradak in power position. Now Hankey unleashes the hammer. The Hankey hammer there for the score, and a little taunt there from Switek in the end zone. And I think the referee, the official, is going to call.
You know, we haven't actually seen Minnesota stretch too deep so far, but on the far side, there's a completely wide open Winchell. He's going to get found, he's going to get sent to, and he's going to score.
And you saw it before Indianapolis saw it for sure. And that was a great cross-field hammer.
Order. Giannis centers for Osborne.
That's what they needed, the field switch.
Van Dusen to McDougal. Giannis, a holster, he's unmarked. But of course the time's running out, and he uses the scuba to create some space and connect with Marcel Osborne with 1 second left. What do you think of that defensive wrinkle, leaving Giannis unmarked?
Back across here to Fitzgerald. So continue to work it down the field. Fitzgerald getting every other. Inside, Burnett laying out, not able to get to, a little short there on the bid, and mistiming the jump. Fitzgerald able to come down with it. Big time play there.
For Brandt on this near side of the field. And Klain able to keep his feet in. He's right in the corner. Scuba over the top into Barry.
God, that looks so good at the end there. Fakes the around, instead just comes back over the top, and it is one knockout blow.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a stoppage in play.
Bevon with the disc, double teamed, a fade back hammer cross field. Gets it to Brandt, who's going to take another shot. He'll have another assist as a bobbled catch gets reeled in, and that is a goal for Abe Coffin.
Yeah, and that bobble had me on the edge of my seat, as it could have.
Start this second quarter. They've had about 5-6 minutes to rest. Sean Canole, deep backhand. Jordan Kerr, chased by Valley, and Kerr's got it. The fans enjoyed seeing that shot from Sean Canole.
Was wondering when Canole was going to send one to the house, and look.
You want to play small ball? Well, Jack Williams can be prepared to go every other. So it's a question of, I think, feeling it out in these first opening points, what exactly you want.
Osgar's first deep shot of the night, intended for Jack Williams.
Well, the matchup changed right away. Osgar instead got Cranston, when in the first point he had ball, and he took advantage of it. We know that Osgar, especially on that side of the field, is going to look to come across.
And that one is way back, but Keegan North able to field it. And he'll get it up to Carpenter. And some contact there. I was wondering if they were going to call it.
Minnesota's not really happy about that one, making a case to the refs who are not in the mood to listen. And right off the bat, a minute and a half in, Indianapolis Alley.
The big plays. Who's going to make the big plays in a big matchup? And so many of these scores for these O-lines are going to come in short, small spaces. But yeah, it's still those big 50-50s that decide the game.
Ort with a deep backhand. Tyler Monroe accelerates to run it down.
I don't know if I'd necessarily count that as a big play.
Big backhand bomb. Ort looking for Monroe, and he comes up with it, skying Jeff Holm in the end zone. Wow.
Jeff Holm has been sitting underneath Tyler Monroe all game long, just saying, hey, if you're going to put it up there, I'm ready to make a play. And Ben Ort, another throw
for the record books.
Yeah, well, I mean, New York's theme this season has been chasing history. And in fact, in truth, as you say, Evan, DC is truly the one who is chasing history.
High stall count. Weinberg launches. Oliver Chartok reads it beautifully. And Weinberg with a backhand missile.
DC was running their zone 3-3-1. They were trying to junk up the middle of the field, and they were doing a good job of it. And as a result, all of the downfield defenders are saying, I mean, you're not going to go ahead and win against Ryan and Yacht and Jack. And so you're looking somewhere else to make someone else beat you.
Williams, cross field. Ben Yacht in stride.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm going to call it out that Kevin Healy switched over for the Yacht matchup because I think what DC have wanted to do with Yacht is when you look at his historic turnovers, and you remember this, BJ, where does Ben Yacht and Marquez Brownlee turn the disc over? It's on the sidelines. Almost always. 85% of their turnovers.
Holzmeyer's going to want to get down towards the end zone here after that throw.
Now into Thorne, into Haberfield. Taylor, a lot of giving yos here as we approach 5 seconds remain. Are going to have to put something up. Bobby Land, big OI flick up in the area, and Holzmeyer with the left hand. Taking over as we head into the fourth. Punching it in there for Atlanta, 16-15.
Oh, like I mentioned, an absolute huge goal there as Atlanta's going to come out in the fourth. Pulling to Austin. Bobby Lay, that's his spot right there. That's his flick. Eyes up, Holzmeyer. Puts it in a position that gives him the best chance to get it. Go up and get it, big man.
Back around here for Bobby Lay. Down to Olsen. Smith, far sideline. Hammer over the top to Bobby Lay. A little nonchalant hammer. Now Bobby Lay, an OI flick, looking for Haberfield with steps as they retake the lead, 17-16.
That's the hustle offense we love to see right there. Work it over to the break side.
It seemed more like a discussion, and I think Klain is probably saying he would have called it if he felt it touched the ground, as Indianapolis retaliates very fast.
That was a beautiful disc there. Connie Harris, once again, I believe that is back to themselves in the exact same position that they were in 2 minutes ago with 4 goals to make up. And they're going to have to move fast. They're going to take a shot deep. They're looking for it. The disc looks good, and they have it in the end zone for their 17th goal.
Yeah, and that was a great goal by Canaris.
And then a tight space throw for Kerr. How about the first block of the night for Chris Mazer, and it doesn't even go as a block. Kerr with his beautiful forehand connecting with Miller deep.
I mean, that is...
LA basically keeps a tight 7-man unit on the O-line. Salt Lake has an 8-person mix, substituting one guy each O-point. Lindsley's going deep. Dunabile with a gorgeous forehand to connect with Grant Lindsley.
I don't know if I've made a big enough deal tonight. The release point.
If you rolled it out of bounds there, it would go to the middle. Kerr picks up, and that was just nifty. Blading it with the perfect angle and direction for Jace Dunabile. Really didn't touch a disc, hardly at all. Came back, enrolled in BYU, helped bring that program to prominence. And now in his third year in the AUDL, the first with the Spiders and now with the Shred, Calvin Brown showing his elite skills. Launching long to Sean McDougall. It's 22.
As Minnesota, they're going to continue this one once more. And this time, Berglund's going to take yet another shot, and it's the Clerk again on the one-on-one. This time, no further passes are required. He makes up for his earlier mistake and comes down with the goal.
Yeah, he made the last 50-50 catch, missed the throw.
Against DC. Clock stops, just under a minute left in the half. Williams, Holland throwing his body around, and that throw finds the open man, and it's Elliot Chartok who whiffs on the kick spike, but he doesn't get penalized for that. His brother Oliver finds Ben Yacht. I mean, look, DC's defensive pressure is not bad, and yet New York just continues to slice and dice this great DC defense as if it's nothing.
It seems like everybody gets their turn, right? Charles Weinberg had his point. This certainly is Elliot Chartok's point. The one you look back and say,
Back around here to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald needing help, trying to point out in traffic, has to put it up. Around there in the end zone, and that is the dagger in the game winner. Austin wins it all 21-20 and advances to championship weekend for the first time here in franchise history.